Oh, is that your dad? Liam! Liam! He's not stopping. Liam! Mustn't have seen me.
Yeah, that'll be it.
You might be able to catch him at the junction if you absolutely peg it.
Yeah. Anyway, what are you doing here this time?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Revision day.
Ah, right. Well, help yourself to anything from the kitchen. Offer does not extend to alcohol. Or furniture, or plates. Only joking. You must have lovely stuff at home, mustn't you, with your dad being a doctor? It's good money, innit? And very well deserved.
Stop talking. It's not a revision day.
Yes, it is. I revised your plan to go to school.
Your plan, you mean?
No, I was never going to go. Can I borrow your phone a second?
Who are you calling?
Good morning to you. This is David Nicehair, Jacob Gallagher's dad.
Is that the school?
Jacob won't be in today. Claims he has a sore tummy. I'm ashamed he's not made of sterner stuff, but that's young lads for you these days, isn't it? He'll see you tomorrow. Ta-da, pet.
That did not sound like my dad.
I'll keep working on it. Hi, where are you? Well, get off the school bus and get back here. Because we've got better things to do.
Are you in here, Eric?
Yes!
I don't really know why we bother coming. What's that?
£20,000.
Blimey, Eric Pollard, you move fast. It's going to take more than that to buy me out.
It isn't yours. Oh, or mine.
Well, what are you doing with it?
What do you think I should do with it? Take it to the zoo?
Where did it come from?
Did you sleep in here?
No, why?
You just look a bit...
Yeah, well, I've got a cold, haven't I?
Shouldn't you be at home then?
Problem with that is I've told my mum that I'm feeling better and she thinks I've gone to school.
Well, it can't be much better in here.
No, but what I've got in mind is...
Someone's obviously dropped it.
It seemed very deliberately placed.
And what would they be doing right next to the door anyway?
Precisely.
Do you think someone left it for us?
I would certainly seem that way.
Hello?
Hello. How are you?
Bit embarrassed, to tell the truth. I mean, setting about a police car, what was I thinking?
How was your stint inside?
It was hell.
It was less than 24 hours.
So that's it? They let you off?
Just have to pay for the damage. And if you're saying I deserve more, I agree.
Knock it off. You clogged up the system a little bit more and you wasted a lot of people's time.
Not yours, though, eh?
So being an old lag's wife is not for you, then?
Oh, she's made it very clear I'm nothing close to husband material.
Well, how very odd. Most women would love a man who ruins their livelihood.
Yeah, I'm a twit, I'm a loser. But telling me that isn't going to keep us afloat, is it? So has anybody got a plan?
Did you usually work in the scrap shed?
Why do you care?
Well, this is a garage. This is a car.
I'm covering.
Okay. Well, do you know how to deal with cars like this, or is it usually just the trash that you drive?
I don't know why everyone hates you. I think you're tremendous.
It's got a light out.
Got all its lights out.
Are we bantering?
I'm not sure Kane would want your business.
Well, he left you under strict instructions not to think for yourself, right?
That was me thinking.
Doesn't suit you.
Yeah, it doesn't suit you.
You know, I love that you have the confidence just to speak to me like we're equals. All right, well, no rush. Got plenty of cars.
See what he's like?
I couldn't hear him.
I still can't stand him even when my mum dumped him.
Why would she dump him?
Well, why wouldn't she? He needs some comeuppance, as Granny Faith would say.
It's strange how nowhere feels quite safe when you have something you can't afford to lose.
I think it's best off kept where someone sleeps for now.
No point in me volunteering to take it then. I don't know where I'm going to be tonight.
That's not the only reason I wouldn't trust you with it.
I still can't see why anyone would leave so much.
Is it awful to wish they'd left a bit more?
Much wants more.
Much wants our ruined business back.
Hello? All right, lad.
Yeah, I'm all right. How are you after yesterday?
Feel a bit stupid, but apart from that, I'm okay. Thank you for asking. Oh. Hello? Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
How are you guys getting on with this place then?
Yeah.
I imagine you can see for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll get it sorted though.
I have to hope so. This is my living.
Our living?
Yes.
They found Terry.
Who was?
Archaeologists. Years in the future.
That's the tone you want to take with me, is it?
The police, they've arrested him.
Where was this?
Well, they just want us to pick him out, that's all I know. But you know what I think? I think he's handed himself in, and that is him trying to make things right with us.
What's, that?
Someone's left a bag.
With money in.
All right.
Well, he'll either deny it or confirm it.
Well, we have to give it back. We need some tools.
Like you can fix it. You don't even know what's wrong with it.
Yes, I do. Its windows aren't smashed. Surprisingly unawful for a place like that.
Tastes pretty normal to me.
Yeah, well, only to a coffee Philistine. Couldn't live without my lattes.
I'd probably find a way to
It's not your
soldier
car.
it.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't be smashing it up if it was.
Smashing it up, you can't do that.
People can do anything. You were born with that spine bit seem to be managing. Just. What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Well, it looks like you're about to damage this lovely car. And what's it matter to you? I just happen to be very particular about what I ride in. Bags, I'm driving.
That's my brother's car. I'm calling him.
Right, well, pop him on to me when he answers, and I'll tell him you gave me the key.
I didn't. That's a lie.
I know.
Yeah, but there's not much in the way of immediate gratification, though, is there?
Well, what does that mean?
Well, you guess the baby's weight, right? And then you wait a load of months, and then by the time it finally happens, everything's been forgotten.
So what's your idea?
Egg and sperm race? How's that going to work in a family environment? Well, I haven't quite worked that out yet.
It's very helpful, though. Thank you. Shall I put it down? Absolute rubbish.
Aye, aye. Looks suspicious.
What? Two men talking?
I see two are women.
Interesting you see that as an insult when in fact you were born.
Oh, I meant to come and find you, actually. Is Chaz all right, do you think?
Was she just there? Why are you asking me?
She just seems a bit, I don't know, down. Not all there, or here, or wherever I am. Does she seem not quite herself to you?
She has, as it happens.
I knew it, because I missed the scan.
And I said to myself, could it be her hormones? A pregnancy? You know, the fact that her body's changing and her organs are being squished to half the normal size and shoved where they've got no business going. Or could it be the constant chucking up? And then I thought, no. Women love all that.
I genuinely can't tell if you're agreeing with me.
She isn't.
Oh,
What are you doing?
nothing.
What are you doing?
Organising a surprise baby shower, maybe.
Oh, well, that's a good idea.
No, it's a bad idea, actually. You can knock it on the head now that you spoiled it for me, eh?
Well, no.
It's not necessary, honestly.
Think not in terms of necessity, but the important
Can't be
thing.
bothered to organise it, all right?
Well, they'll be doing the organising for you.
Oh, right, OK, and where are you up to with that?
Mostly just agreeing it's a good idea at this point.
Chaz, all you have to do is turn up, I promise.
I appreciate the thought, thank you, but you really don't need to bother, right?
This is amazing. Go faster. We are going quite fast.
It's true. Don't answer.
Give it to me.
No.
Hello? Well, it's me, Joe. It's your brother. Whatever my name is. Noah. Noah. Yeah, I forgot my own name. Anyway, I can't chat. Something funny's happening to my voice. Drive safely. What are you doing? There was a hedgehog in the road.
So? He's dead. His guts are hanging out.
I know.
Hey, how's it going?
Surviving, just.
Any news at all?
The odd Oaks caller to keep things interesting.
Sick. I want to kick their heads in.
You have to push me out of the way first.
Listen, Dan. Nothing I say. Nothing's enough. Anything you need, okay? Any time.
Just a lemonade for now, sir.
What?
Well, just on the subject, or back to the subject, as it were. And this is your mum forcing it now.
Let us do it for you, though. I know you don't want any hassle, but you won't have any hassle. And you know, you don't want to be the centre of attention, but, well, hey, after an hour, everyone will be blathered and they'll forget all about you.
Selling points goal, that's not so strong, you know.
Do you really think he's up for celebrating?
Well, we have to hope that there will be soon. And I tell you what, I've seen it online. You can get a piñata in the shape of a pram.
Dark, innit? Smashing up a pram. You're right. We know you're not. But we just wanted to do something for you, to cheer you up. And if it doesn't, then you can tell me I was wrong, because I know you like doing that. Mum's worried about you.
And Mum's not deaf. Listen, truth be told, love, we could all do with a bit of a shindig after the Debbie thing and that, and, well, it'd do the whole family good.
Do it.
Are you up for it?
I wouldn't go that far, but...
I can't believe you just did that.
I can't believe you made me pick it up.
Well, we couldn't just leave it there, the poor thing. It's much more comfy in the boot.
I can smell it.
That will be Noah's pants.
It is not. It stinks. You're an idiot.
Oh, no.
What?
Police.
Where?
Right behind us. Floor it.
I knew we shouldn't have done this. I said we're gonna get absolutely hammered. Now what?
Run!
Yeah. Look, what are you thinking, though? Because I'll need time to do the food. I need time to press a button on a microwave.
I'll press a button on you in a minute.
Bit weird. Bit pervy.
Yeah, it didn't quite convey the level of threat I was hoping for, I'll admit.
It's all right. It's quite hard, isn't it, to just come back at someone like that.
I could have done better than that.
You did all right.
Oh, look, Thursday's payday, so let's say then. Can you knock up a flan in 2 days?
A flan? Knock up?
He'll knock you up in a minute. I'm so sorry.
No one wants to picture that less than me, I can assure you. Now, do we need
What's this? Quiz night?
It's a baby shower for Chelsea.
Oh. Well, do you need anything? I mean, not booze, obviously, but other stuff. I've got time on my hands.
We're actually okay, I think, are we?
Yeah, we don't need much more, but, thank you.
All right, so I take it you know about the acid. That was never meant to happen. So there's nothing I can do?
I think we're fine, love.
Noah. You left me. You ran off.
Get over it. You've got as many legs as we have.
Not so cool now, are you?
Is it me who's crying about being left?
Where's Sarah? They got her. One of the policemen's got her.
Why didn't you help her?
Why didn't you?
What should he have done? Beat them up?
This is what happens when you hang out with little kids.
Oh, and you're a big grown-up now.
Well, compared to you, I am.
Well, what a shame for you then, because you'll be getting sent down for longer.
I'm not going to be sent down. My dad's a doctor.
They're going to find out about the other day as well. And I've already been in trouble with them once. This is bad.
They won't.
Why won't they?
What happened the other day?
You were born. We'll be all right.
Well?
Wasn't him.
So who was it?
The real uncle.
What?
The man they had in custody was Terry Roberts, but he didn't know anything about it.
Well, yeah, I was going to say that, isn't he?
He's as innocent as you are. We'd never clapped eyes on him before. It wasn't him who robbed us.
Then who did?
An imposter, preying on the bereaved. The real Terry. He told the police that there's a man who drinks in his pub who's a bit of a con artist. And he probably heard some chat about Jerry.
I gave him some of Jerry's stuff.
Well, he took us all in, love.
Took some of us in more than others.
I wish you'd speak to my face instead of under your breath, Diane. It's the least you can do, the sort of stuff you're spouting.
All right, I will. But not here and not now.
Look, Doug, I came to see if you're okay after yesterday. Not to watch you two have a scrap.
I'm fine, thank you, love. But we're no closer to finding him than we are to finding who left that money.
Oh, tell the world, why don't you?
What money?
It's a secret, apparently.
The cat's out the bag now. Tell her. Tell everyone. Let's get Harriet to announce it in church.
I'm in a state, all right? A young lad I cared for died because of me. And then someone used that to steal from us. And that was my fault as well, as you've been very keen to point out.
Someone left a bag of money here.
By accident?
Definitely not.
You don't know who did it? How much was it?
20,000.
Just left in a bag?
And we're not allowed to talk about it or even tell the police.
Why on earth would we want to do that?
Because it's not ours.
Of course it is. It was left there, wasn't it?
Someone could have dropped it.
Well, they didn't know, did they?
No, it was placed.
Well, then it was obviously meant for you.
I'm not one to say finders keepers usually, but this feels like it is. And goodness knows we need it.
Sounds like case closed then, doesn't it?
So, do we need entertainment?
Like a stripper?
See, someone says the word entertainment and men think stripper. Why is that?
Sorry. You pretending to be offended?
Yeah, I was. Sadly, I don't think it's appropriate anyway, so that leaves us with games, and I think Marlon's right about guessing the weight.
Well, why don't we try and guess the weight of Chaz on the night?
Yeah, and maybe she could wear a bikini so that we know that it's accurate. And then maybe we could do the old how many tins of beans would it take to submerge her in a bath?
Yeah. No. I feel like you're being sarcastic, and I feel like you're saying no.
Have you got your internet with you?
What? I think you misunderstand what an internet is.
Have you got your phone? You can look it up and see what other people do for baby showers. Hello. Who? Yeah. What? Custody? Whatever for? Yeah, well, shouldn't you be ringing a mother? Oh, right. OK, yeah. No, I'll be right there.
Thanks for the coffee. You right?
Yeah, you staying?
No,
Why not?
because I'm not.
Yeah. Well, why would you when you feel so guilty?
What?
Don't you?
No. What are you on about? You know what, in fact, don't tell me, all right? Just move.
I saw your face when we found out it wasn't Terry. It's funny, you almost look relieved.
No, I wasn't. I was gutted for Doug and them.
No, that would be a normal reaction. It's my reaction.
Yeah. Well, what makes me so different from you then? You know, in fact, again, just...
Well, I wasn't involved in a robbery. I'd say that makes us quite different.
The robbery, yeah. Why would you think I did that?
I don't know. We did. You were relieved, because if they found Terry, the man he said he was, then he'd have grassed on you.
You're off your head, mate.
Let's see if they agree then. Diane!
All right, pack it in.
There we go.
I was relieved because if they found that guy, they'd ask him about the money. Then he'd say, what money? Then it might come out that I left it.
Left the money? You didn't.
It was just outside there. Right outside of the door. 10 stacks of cash in a bag. Each stack had about 120 £1 notes. Oh, Lily, you're trying to figure it out. You need a calculator.
Why?
Because I've got the cash spare. And do you not think Doug's been through enough? I was hoping. See you in a bit.
You better not have upset her. Have you? Have they?
Well, she wasn't too keen on being arrested. OK, Sarah. Who was driving the car?
Me.
I know you weren't.
Well, stop going on then. Look for him.
This is me looking for him, Miss Dingle.
You know, there was a time the police used to look for things by getting outside.
Miss Dingle, Sarah does need an appropriate adult with her in this interview, but it isn't essential for that person to speak.
I've yet to meet the copper who could shut me up. Who else was in the car, Sarah?
No one.
I saw them, and I saw you getting out of the passenger side.
And is there a law against that?
There's a law against being in that car in the first place. It's registered to a Mr. Joseph Tate. Do you know him? Can you confirm if that was a yes or a no, please?
Well, you know I know him.
Yes or no, please?
Yes, clearly not as well as my mum does.
Sarah.
And is it coincidence that you was in his car?
Nope.
She doesn't have to say anything.
Sarah's been made aware of her rights, so why were you?
I needed to be somewhere.
Sarah, you're going to be somewhere if you continue not to cooperate with me. You're going to be in court.
Well, it's not even me who needs locking up.
So you're suggesting someone does?
Yeah, my mum.
I'm not happy with this.
And why would that be, Sarah?
Sarah.
Well, you tell me, is throwing acid in someone's face against the law or not?
What were you thinking?
It was a nice car. I fancied a ride.
I don't mean that in your note. Have you got any idea how much trouble your mum could be in? Not to be too brutal about it, love, but where's your dad? Who looks after you if she goes to prison? Who looks after Jack?
She won't go to prison.
Well, I'm glad you know the legal system inside out. It's a right relief, is that? She's saying no more. This has got nothing to do with why she's here. She's had an argument with her mum and she's acting up. And you're contravening all sorts, you are.
Have you finished? Sarah, you've made a very serious accusation. Now, your interview here has been suspended, but I'd like to know if you'd care to repeat it to me.
Look, my mum didn't throw any acid. She just paid someone else to.
You back here, Chaz?
Yeah. A problem with the party already?
Oh, no. Well, actually, Debbie asked if she could help, but after, it just felt a bit... But no.
You wanted me?
Did I? Yes, I did. Oh, why did I? I can't remember. No, it's gone. Blimey. Anyway, you're right.
Since you saw me 5 minutes ago.
Well, yeah, a lot can happen in 5 minutes, can't it? It's a lifetime. Well, it's not, but... Mayflies. They get about 24 hours, I think. That's the shortest one. Did you know normal flies only for about a month? Obviously less if you...
We're done then.
We are, yeah. Sorry. You got a cold coming? It's a bit red around the old...
Fine.
Good. But have you got a cold? Because maybe I could help. Or with whatever.
I'm fine.
Right. Go on then.
It turns out there is rest for the wicked after all. What? Well, come back.
Aren't I dead to you?
Hey, mate, go and get your lawnmower and cut all this grass for me like a big lad. Well, maybe I like talking to the dead. Must be like that with you. With Sarah.
You are?
Well, she isn't speaking to you, is she? Because she hates you.
Well, we've made up.
Of course you have. Buy her off, did you?
Why do you even care, Ross?
I don't. What are you doing? Enjoying the British summer? Gonna get some sun on your face? Do you want to borrow my factor 12,000?
I would take your factor 12,000 and the reason that you need it if I could.
So, how's it working out for you? What with your family knowing and all that?
Well, not great. So I'm sat here feeling sorry for myself.
Oh, bless. Well, I'm sure Johnny Poshkeks will comfort you. New Lambo, maybe. Pony for Sarah.
We're over.
Of course you are.
I decided I need to put my kids first for a change.
Well, now I know you're lying.
Yeah, I can see why you might think that. You know, maybe they should be the ones that are teaching me stuff, because I'm clearly not fit to bring them up, am I? Anyway, you can go now.
What? I miss you blubbing?
Oh. I thought you'd run out of me.
No.
Good. Because I need to talk to you very seriously about the electronic structure of elements.
Yeah, let's face it, I failed, haven't I?
You have not. There's only one person failed around here, and that's me. And I've failed you. We haven't got nearly as much of this done as I wanted.
I've been busy.
Yeah. Getting locked up didn't help, did it? I made a promise to your brother. Shall we have a cup of tea?
I'm surprised you've got time for this, actually.
Why's that?
Now you've got a new busy mate. Lachlan.
Yeah. He's a good lad. I didn't always think so, truth be told. But you learn a lot about people when they've lost someone, don't you?
Yeah, but you don't know what I know, though.
No more tears. I was going to make some popcorn. Pull up a chair.
I'm sorry to disappoint.
It's not the most disappointed I've been in you.
Ross, I don't know what I can say to show you how sorry I am. I've got no words.
Good, because I don't want words.
Actions, then? Shall I throw myself off a roof?
Yeah. Don't see why Jack and Sarah should suffer just because you're a...
Well, they're probably better off without me anyway.
You are feeling sorry for yourself. So, you and Trust Fund, you're over then? After everything?
No, I'll tell you something you might enjoy hearing. I offered Sarah to have the day off school today. Said we'd do something nice together. She chose to go to school over me.
No, well... She's a good kid, isn't she? God knows how. You're lucky.
Peppy, is that you? Look, Sarah's been arrested for stealing a car, but that's not the worst of it.
There we go. Now, shout if you need anything else.
Well, are you good at maths or history?
Yes, brilliant at both. Asterisk, maybe a lie.
Do you fancy sitting 2 A-levels tomorrow?
Do you know what? I really would, but that's when I'm doing my metalwork GCSE, so...
Lachlan, can we have a word?
Yeah, sure. Do you want a drink?
No, thank you. In fact, we've got something to give you.
What is it?
I said don't tell.
No, you didn't.
Well, it was kind of obvious, wasn't it?
What, Lachlan?
Well, is it true?
Is what true?
Yeah, it was me.
Found a bag of money outside the back door of the B&B. A lot of money. We didn't know who had left it.
And it was you?
Why? What's it about?
Yeah, I'd like to know that.
Because I've got a lot of money I don't need. And you need a load of money you don't have.
Yeah, you can't just give it to us.
And why the secrecy? You were right there when we were wondering where it came from.
Well, I can't just give it. I mean, it's mine. Well, it was. Because I knew you wouldn't have accepted it. Because I didn't want you to know, and thanks for that, by the way.
Well, we can't accept it knowing it's yours.
Diane?
There's no way I'm taking it back. Right? You guys have been dead good since everything happened to my mum and granddad.
You don't owe us money for that.
Well, plus helping out with the beer and stuff, which if you hadn't, it wouldn't have led to everything. Including the state the B&B's in now.
You're not responsible for that.
Look, I'm not taking it. Right, if you give it me, I'm just going to leave it here and then somebody else is going to take it, and what a waste that'll be.
Oh, my God, you're amazing.
I'll second that.
Well, thank you. I know ostensibly you did it for Doug, but thank you.
Yes. From the bottom of my heart. There's not many young blokes who'd do that.
I asked her, didn't I? Begged her practically not to do anything daft, but she was hell-bent.
Why did you say it, Sarah?
Why do you even care? In fact, why aren't you telling me thank you?
Don't you think if I'd wanted the police to know, I would have told them myself?
Well, why didn't you?
Because me and your mum, we decided not to.
You mean she persuaded you? Yeah, she's good at that, getting men to do what she wants.
I love you to bits, love, but you need to watch your tongue.
But I've not done anything wrong.
Well, there is a small matter of you stealing a car.
Why are you siding with her?
He's stating a fact.
Yeah, and so did I. Am I not allowed?
Yeah, you are. If this is what it takes for you to be okay, then this is what it takes.
What, to send her own mother to prison?
She won't go to prison.
Have you seen his face? Sorry, love, but have you? And have you read the papers about what happens to them as does this?
Yeah, and she didn't do it. She just told someone to.
No, she didn't even do that. It wasn't meant for me. It wasn't even meant to be acid. She just meant for Joe to be taught a lesson, that is all.
Why are you sticking up for her?
Well, she's going to need someone to when the prosecution get going on her at court.
She won't go to court.
What? And I'm guessing they're not here to bring her flowers, are they?
Who's here?
Who do you think, love? Are you going to run?
Where? Till when?
Look, I can stall them, and you need to get your story straight.
Well, my story is straight.
You've got a lot to answer for, young madam.
Debbie Dingle.
You know I am. And I know why you're here.
Given up on the car thief, then, have you?
Is there somewhere we can talk in private, Debbie?
Sarah?
Sarah!
Sarah? Sarah! Come here.
Sarah!
Lie flat, lie flat.
And so say all of us, and so say all of us, for he's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us.
Sorry, who's a jolly good fella, out of interest?
Lachlan,
Yes, he left a while ago.
And I think you should follow suit.
you and me need to talk.
Well, I'm not doing it with you in that state. Get a coffee and come home.
Oh, I've still got one then.
Don't be mardy, Doug.
Ooh, we'll have an early brush up before you set off tomorrow. 8 o'clock next door.
Right.
And get that nonsense out of your head. Right. Coffee.
You've been learning the wrong things.
Saying the wrong things, according to him.
I thought you were friends.
Yeah, he's got a new rich one now. So he thinks. Someone left a bag of money outside the B&B. 20 grand.
Was careless.
No, it was on purpose. It was Lachlan.
What did you give him 20 grand for?
Reckon it's because they let him keep a few bottles of beer there for a few days. I don't know. But he only admitted it when I pushed him.
So why do you keep it a secret?
I don't know, that's my question. I don't know why no one's interested. It's really dodgy.
Stay awake, Sarah. Stay awake. Why won't she wake up? We need a doctor. Where is a doctor?
Is this Sarah?
Sarah subbed in 13 years. Blood pressure 100 over 70 on our arrival. Currently 75 over 50.
I'm Sarah's paediatric consultant. You're her parents?
Yeah.
No.
What is the matter with her? She's had cancer before. It's not back, is it?
We'll have to have a good look at Sarah before I can tell you anything. Have you noticed any problems with the breathing recently?
No. Well, she's had a bit of a cold. I don't know.
She fainted at home?
No.
Any signs of unusual tiredness?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe a bit, but that's just the cold, isn't it?
No, it's better to split. That's a bad idea. Look, I don't care how many missed calls you've had. Do not tell your dad. Look, I'm coming there now, so if you said... Oh, my God. Well, there's a policeman. Well, he's outside the cafe with the dad of that girl. Look, I have to walk past, so stay on the phone. I don't know, just do.
There's flyers everywhere around here, and the girlfriend's been handing them out in town. Someone who must know something. Let us know the minute you find anything, yeah?
Right, false alarm. Just do not tell your dad.
Hey. Where's Jacob?
Hong Kong.
Really?
Yeah, don't worry. He's not here for us.
Sarah's had a funny turn. She's in hospital.
What did she say?
I think she's got a cold or something.
But what did she say?
Well, I'm not in trouble, so she can't drop us in it.
Hey, is there any news on your daughter?
Hey, No,
Well, I'm sure she'll be home soon.
thanks.
In a coffin.
So I think it's weird.
You're begrudging someone else's good fortune? Yeah, I do a bit. All right, come on, get working.
It wasn't good fortune when the place was being robbed.
All the more reason to be pleased from then, innit?
Right, the place gets robbed and the guy who did it goes missing. All of a sudden, Lachlan's handing out fortunes. Does that not strike you as a guilty conscience?
Not really, no. Just get your books out.
Aaron, people don't just give away money.
Lachlan obviously does.
I think it's well suspicious. Why does no one else think that?
Do you know what I think my problem is, right? I think it's that I don't care either way.
Oh, you're nice.
Do you know what, actually? I am furious with him. How dare he give away money to people that could actually use it? Is that better?
No.
No. You've got bigger things to worry about, tomorrow being one of them.
Right, but...
Is this about your exams?
No.
No, not interested then.
Right. I need to say something.
You wait your turn.
It won't take long, and then you can.
I won't be told when I can and can't speak in my own home, especially...
I am an idiot. Right. That was it. You go now.
You've said it for me now. I want to apologise. I'm sorry I wasn't in court, and I'm sorry for the way I've been with you these last few days.
You had your reasons.
Oh, I know. And just so we're clear, I agree with you. You are an idiot. You're a gullible fool who won't take advice. But you didn't deserve to be spoken to the way I spoke to you.
No man can compete with a dead husband. Especially an idiot.
Well, don't try.
You warned me about Terry. About whatever his name was.
I did.
But I was trying to make amends for the other mess I'd made. About killing Jerry.
You did not kill Jerry.
You know, sometimes I lie in bed at night and I tell myself that. And sometimes I very nearly believe it.
You'll never move on if you don't.
I think I've moved on plenty. Shall I pack my bags? Or have you already done it?
Do you want to leave? Is that it?
I don't want to go.
Because you think we've got something, or just because it's convenient here?
I told them to stay put or do one if they prefer.
Routine bloods, please. Include troponin. Right, we sent Sarah for an X-ray, but don't worry, she's in capable hands.
And what exactly are you looking for? Why did you ask if she's been tired?
I'm going to do a quick ultrasound to assess Sarah's heart function.
Heart? She's never had a problem with her heart.
Well, sometimes, very rarely, chemotherapy can weaken it. Sarah's blood pressure is very low, and we're looking into different reasons as to why that might be.
And what if it is what you say it is?
Well, I haven't said it's anything at this stage. Let's take things one step at a time.
But what can you do? I just want to know what you can do.
We'll keep you informed as we go along. But we really need to treat Sarah now.
Sorry, but I can't help you right now. It's just they're trying to find out if my daughter's got cancer or a problem with her heart, so, you know, I'm kind of taken up with that. But I tell you what, why don't you sit there, make yourself comfy and carry on staring, won't you?
That's not why we're here right now.
So why are you here? You gonna have a party? There's a shop down there. Why don't you go buy some balloons?
Debbie, we're here because we escorted you to the hospital and we wanted to check if Sarah's okay.
Did you? Well, she isn't.
All the very best for her.
We'll be in touch.
Come on, sit down.
Heart?
She didn't say it was definitely her heart.
You saw her.
Yeah, and so will you when she wakes up. Do you really want to be in this state when she does come on? You've got to stay strong.
I try to stay strong. I've hoped for the best, but it never ever comes. I feel like the world is determined that she can't be all right. If I don't get taken away from her, then she is going to get taken away from me. I know she is.
Next, the pitfalls of travel insurance and confusion of car hire. The money-saving expert is on hand to answer your questions in the Martin Lewis Money Show Live Summer Special. Then in an hour's time, fasten your seatbelts and expect some turbulence in Flights from Hell, caught on camera.